Hope you're doing good. Micah back with another video. Back here to talk about macOS 15.1 Beta 2 or macOS Sequoia 15.1 Beta 2, whichever the way you would like to prefer to pronounce it. Yes, this update kind of came with some subtle changes, some subtle improvements over the last update, which was the initial 15.1 Beta 1. And some of these updates do include some of the updates we've seen across iOS and iPadOS. The first being that if we come in here to settings, and if you click on Wi-Fi and you click on your actual Wi-Fi that you're connected to, you will see that there's an option called private Wi-Fi address. This allows you to add just another layer of security onto your MAC address, essentially, for your Wi-Fi device, which would be your Mac in this case, and you can have it either off, rotating, or fixed. And this just adds another layer of security while you're on that Wi-Fi access point. The next thing now I want to talk about is Apple Intelligence in and of itself. I think this update definitely did some fixing, did some optimizing for Apple Intelligence and Siri. You see I have my listen for off, but I like the fact that you can use the command key, hit it twice to bring up the type to Siri, or if you want, just press the speaker button, the detection button. You press and hold it to bring up talk to Siri. And as you guys may have heard, her say something in the background there. So it's nice to see that it's more responsive, it's ready to go, and we're going to only see continued improvements on Apple Intelligence going forward with macOS, iOS, and iPadOS. The next thing you may have seen in the background here is the Sequoia Wallpapers. They're new. We have 3 new ones. First of all, the dynamic wallpaper for Sequoia has been officially named Sequoia. But then also we have Sequoia Morning, which is currently downloading, which is taking a long time. We have Sequoia Night that needs to be downloaded. And we currently have on our wallpaper Sequoia Sunrise. So if I was to show you guys that real quick, if I backed out, this is what the sunrise one looks like. If you was to pop out to your lock screen and pop back into your home screen, you will notice that it's live, so there's some movement that takes place. I tried to do that before and it cut my recording. I had to start over. So for those purposes, I can't actually switch over quite yet to demonstrate that for you guys. But just know these are like more of the live wallpaper sets that Apple has for their Macs, and it looks really, really good. It looks very tempting to keep on here. Personally, I definitely like using my rotational wallpapers, my static wallpapers, or the rotational live wallpapers that Apple has. They do have that option to shuffle those. Those are the ones that I typically like using for my Mac, but it's nice to see that they have that there. You guys may also see that icon at the top here. This is the reduced interruptions focus mode. This is the focus mode that I'm using on my phone, which will then reflect and use on my Mac, because I think I have the shared across devices. Yes, so I like that I can have this on here. I like that this also kind of gives notification a new highlight look and color when it's a prioritized notification. And so I find that this was a little bit improved as well, because now that I'm using it, it's more apparent that I'm using it now than it was before. And so those are some of the small things that I've noticed in terms of the settings and some of the changes. If I come into iCloud, there was a change here on the iOS and macOS having dark mode icons here. And they were actually here prior to this update, because when I went to check this prior to recording, all the icons changed from dark mode to light mode. So I don't know if that's a bug, if they are bringing this over to the MacBook in terms of having dark mode icons, or that was, again, just a bug. I hope they bring it here, because I do like the dark look of the icons regardless of where they're at. The next update that we got was is in Safari, and in Safari you will see that I have a 9 to 5 Mac article pulled up, and you'll see up here there's an icon, there's an eye icon. This is for distraction control, or the Thanos Snap. And yes, this is here on the Mac now. So what you can do is click the far right icon, click on hide distracting items. Right now I have 3, and all you have to do is click, which I don't think I can right now because I already have stuff hidden. So if I hit done, what I'm going to do is I'm going to refresh this page, because it was just working. This is the first time I actually encountered it not popping up and working. So I don't know if there we go. So I just had to refresh. Now on the Mac, you'll notice it just does it. Once you click on it, it wishes it away. It Thanos snaps it away with no problems. And then you have free distraction control for the thing or for the article that you're trying to read or be entertained by on Safari. And then once you're done hiding stuff, you can hit done. Now, if you wanted to bring the stuff back, you can click the eye or click the far right icon and then do show hidden items. Once you hit show, everything's gonna pop back up. So not just, I wish you could kind of have more granular control and only bring certain things back, but they will bring everything back. And then all you have to do is click this icon again, come back in here to hide stuff. And I'm gonna hide this, I'm gonna hide this, I'm gonna hide this. And that's pretty much all that I need to hide. I'm gonna hit done. And the nice part about this is if I click on another article, this will follow over to the next article. Apple Intelligence Performance, how it runs across iPhone, iPad, and Mac. And as you see, the things that I Thanos snapped away, they're still gone. Now, granted, this is a little bit longer article. So, but as you see, all that down here at the bottom above the video is no longer there. So it stays consistent across all of the articles on that given web page. Now, if there's rotating ads out, the ads will pop back up. So it's not like an official ad blocker. It's just to hide distractions from you. But if they have their own refresh, then yes, you will see those refreshes pop back up. So just be mindful of that when using this feature. But this is a great feature nonetheless to use when it comes to the Mac, when it comes to our iPhones, and when it comes to our iPads. I like this feature a lot. Of course, if you want to, you can just do the ultimate beef mode and just do show reader. And now you have no distractions. You can just go ahead and read, right? Like you can do that too. And I'm noticing that the images aren't fitting all the way. So that might be a bug within the system. But if you want to go to beefy version, you can do that. And then just click out, click hide reader, and you're back to normal. So nice to see these adjustments and updates when it comes to Apple and when it comes to our, daily apps that we use. I know the writing tools, the smart replies, the summary aspect of mail, messages, notes, wherever you can write stuff, that stuff has been further optimized and improved as well. So it's just good to see. We still don't have the mail categorization yet. That will probably come in probably like a 0.2 update. So definitely be on the lookout for that. And the iPhone mirroring aspect, this has now went from a dark mode icon to a light mode icon. And it does not matter what appearance you may have. So if I come in here to let's see if the wallpaper ever finally downloaded, and it looks like it may not have actually downloaded the wallpaper I was trying to download. I've been having issues with this. It won't download, which is interesting. Now I don't know if you just have to stay in here and actually download it, but the wallpapers are definitely struggling. You saw it was progressing, and then all of a sudden it just stopped. But if I come in here and I switch to dark, notice that the iPhone mirroring icon still stays the same. So I don't know if that's going to change in the future or not. But as of right now, it is a light mode icon. And in terms of the experience using iPhone mirroring, it has been phenomenal. It's been absolutely wonderful. The fact that you can now resize it to be a little bigger, and it is literally working on your iPhone just on your Mac, which means you don't lose your work in progress. So if it times out on you, you have to try again or what have you, you're able to pick right back up where you left off. So that's something I very, very much so appreciate, because there's nothing like starting something and having to restart it, like having to re-record a whole video. Those are my thoughts on macOS 15.1 Beta 2. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think about macOS, what you guys think about iOS, iPadOS, Apple Intelligence. Are you excited? Are you ready for it? What's your favorite feature? The comment section is open for discussion. But again, as always, if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys ignite the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. It's all free. That way you miss the video, so that way you and I can sit back, check, see what's cracking. And don't forget to hit that super thanks button down there by the like and dislike button, Cash App and PayPal, and check the channel out for all the videos available to you. That's the way to keep tech fresh and alive on this channel. Micah signing out until the next video. Wait for